Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are talking about the New Orleans Saints in today's video, more specifically Tyler Shough. We're going to go through the good and the bad in this video. Folks, this Saints defense, it's unbelievable. Chase Young, maybe the most underrated season of the whole year. New Orleans unfortunately loses this game by 2 points. But folks, I mean, if you're a Saints fan, I don't need to explain to you. These guys had nobody. I mean, they haven't had anybody for a while, but like Chris Olave didn't even play in this football game. He's thrown to Ronnie Bell. I forgot Ronnie Bell is in the NFL. He's thrown to Dante Pettis. I forgot Dante Pettis is still in the NFL. Audric Estime, Notre Dame legend, is running the football. They're missing Kelvin Banks, the standout first-round rookie, got injured in this football game. It was just crazy. The only really familiar face, kind of your average NFL fan would know is this guy right here, Juwan Johnson, who comes down with this crazy catch. He has 3 catches for 61 yards. Now, Tyler Shough goes 23 of 35 to 259 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He also ran for 34 yards and another touchdown. The 2 TDs were huge. 1 got taken back. I still feel like the Saints should have won this game had there not been a couple of penalties, a couple of drops. I really think the Saints should have won this game. But anyways, you have your franchise guy. You're 6-11. You got a top 10 pick. The defense is hungry. And it's just a very bright future. So even though they lost, I want to go through some Tyler Shough in this video. So I forgot, even in that last clip, it looked like defensive pass interference. And this is Tyler Shough's first touchdown of the day. Comes on 3rd and goal towards the end of the first half. The score right now is 10-0. 4 minutes, 33 seconds left, and Shough brings this in. The reason I'm even saying this is I hate to be a ref guy. I'm a Packers fan. I don't have any skin in the game for this. Take a look right here. Juwan Johnson, I believe, number 83, and he's trying to run this route. And let me pause it at the proper time. Right here. I mean, this is as clear as day as it gets. It ends up helping Tyler and the Saints score this touchdown, but I don't really notice refs in football games. Like I said, I don't have a single skin in the game here. I did kind of want Carolina to make the playoffs over Tampa, but the refs I did not feel like were very good for New Orleans. They had 340 yards offense. They only gave up 208. And, penalties, some fumbles. The interception was unfortunate, but for a loss, it's as good as it's going to get with everything. Like, just looking at the offensive roster and the starters, not trying to throw any shade or disrespect to the guys who are playing, but, I mean, you won't see a lot of these players this time next year. Going to the third quarter, I think this is a good illustration of kind of what this football game looked like. And I believe on this drive, and I'm going to show it to you as probably our final clip of the day, a touchdown to, I think it was Kevin Austin, and it ends up getting negated. Now, this is just a really nice throw on 4th and 4, 13-7, 6 minutes, 33 seconds left, only a 6-point game. And I just kind of wanted to show you this offensive line because these guys are so injured. I mean, Kelvin Banks, I already said he got down with the injury, but this is, Shough got sacked 4 times. And you'll even see it on that touchdown or the takeaway touchdown. This is what this pocket looks like. Now, he doesn't necessarily need to bail this quickly on this play. All these receivers are to the left. He's trying to extend it and just has a perfect throw. And I feel like stuff like this, it kind of gets lost in just like a broadcast. Stuff like this throw right here, throwing on your left. You're coming from the opposite hash, rolling to your left as a righty, making this throw across the field. This isn't easy stuff. This is like, you'll hear like a quarterback, maybe like a film study or something, or the broadcaster, if he's it wasn't Drew Brees, it was Greg Olsen, I believe, on today's broadcast. They love this kind of stuff, and I feel like these highlights get watered down just in a broadcast and just in the grand scheme. And we keep talking about franchise guy. You've got your franchise guy. When you watch him, and his stats have been good this season, but when you watch it, you really are able to kind of put it all together like, whoa, hold on, this Saints team's really fun. A pretty sneaky aspect of his game is his athleticism. He's not going to be a 1,000-yard rusher. I feel like 1,000-yard, kind of these dual threat QBs are kind of on their way out in the NFL in general. This is 4 minutes left in the football game. Unfortunate interception comes a couple of plays later, But just once again, in the Falcons defense, I think they broke a franchise record today with total sacks in a season. They've got some nice rookies, James Pierce. They're not an easy, and they've been running. Like, I think since they got eliminated from playoff contention, they have won every game since. And just honestly a weird season for the AFC South here. But Tyler Shough dodges this sack. And, sorry, NFL copyright's a huge pain in the ass this season. He runs this all the way for 29 yards, gets him into pretty much red zone territory. And, yeah, sneaky athleticism. He's just a smart dude. He's got command of the pocket. He's got good pocket presence and, a little fun, intricate play here. Swipes this and then just hits it running. And folks, by the way, if you guys are new here, hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. We've been posting honestly 2 or 3 Shough and Saints videos all last couple of weeks. So if we're trying to get this video to 100 likes, it goes a very long way. So thank you. I can't wait to cover this team in the offseason because you see dark horses, dark horse for 2020, the upcoming year. The Saints are number 1 for me right now. They are number 1 for me. That defense is above average in a lot of categories. And once they get healthier, obviously, but even just rounding out the bottom of this roster, it's going to be a team. I don't need to explain this to Saints fans. I'm rambling. We'll move it on. All right, so finally, unfortunately, Tyler throws that interception, and there's 1 minute left. It's a 9-point game, and he finds Ronnie Bell, Michigan guy. I think he's in his 3rd year. And once again, not throwing any shade to any of these guys. Even Taysom Hill got injured in this game and did not return. I mean, Dante Pettis, Kevin Austin Jr., the rookie, Ronnie Bell, 2 catches, 23 yards. But this is a really nice throw. And once again, they're holding hands. Please, if you're a Saints fan, let me know down below. Did you notice refs? Because I wasn't following Twitter. I didn't, read any comments, anything like this. Am I crazy, or was it that bad in this game? I mean, his hand's getting held, and he's still able to come down with this touchdown. But I love this because Shough's about to get rocked, and he does get rocked, and he is still able to put this ball exactly where it needs to be. And had this not been a hold, this would be a perfect kind of over-the-shoulder, easy money touchdown to Ronnie Bell. And Tyler Shough ends his rookie season 5 for 4 as a starter. But I do want to show you, and they would have made the playoffs 100,000% if he had started the whole year. Just got to get it out there because it's. I don't think it's up for dispute. I mean, 8-9 won the division. This team makes the playoffs and wins the division if Tyler Shough was a week 1 starter. But it doesn't matter. We're going to end you out with what could have been. Or I apologize, this clip's kind of janky. I found this on Twitter. This is 4th and goal, so we're turning the clock back because I just wanted to end on this. And you're actually going to see barely at the top of your screen, Kevin is going to end up, and I got to triple check I'm calling his name right, Kevin Austin Jr. This is 4th and goal. All right, there's 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This would have made it a 14-13 game, and I kept saying at the beginning of this video, I really feel like the Saints should have won this game. And you're going to see not the actual, we'll just let you watch it. You're not going to see the actual penalty. But this is money. I mean, right here, we're watching this pocket. They're bringing, they're not even they're bringing 5 guys, burgers and fries. They're barely bringing 5. Is he even coming? So once again, just the pocket just collapses. He's breaking it immediately. It's, number 11 gets his hands on that. What is that, Walker? All these guys got their hands on him, and he just makes this quick throw. Gets smashed to a wide open Kevin Austin, and I want to say, man, I feel like Dante Pettis was the guy who got called with the penalty, and I believe it would be, all right, sorry about that, it kind of glitched, but what I was trying to say is the penalty is kind of right around here, and I keep messing it up, but these guys are about to cross, and maybe he sets kind of like a screen and hits them. I didn't really think it was a good call. Kind of the reoccurring trend I keep mentioning in this video. So that's it for me. Thank you for watching, folks. 6-11 season. On paper, doesn't look the best, but obviously if you're a Saints fan or you've been watching Tyler in the last couple of months, the future's as bright as possible. Best rookie quarterback in this class. I don't even think it's really close. Actually, Cam Ward is pretty solid. But he's got the best statistics by far, and he did not have much to work with in this final half of the season. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Let me know your thoughts on Tyler Shough and this New Orleans Saints future down below. Peace.